Welcome back to another episode. I literally just recorded an episode. But I'm going to do this again, but this one is actually going to be better, I guess. Today's episode, we're probably going to be seeing some pretty miniature events. This is going to be one of the mini event videos in terms of like lore, but we will have one big event. I mean big event. Anyway, the first event is going to be the next is going to try Canada, but they have gotten to the harshest regions of Canada and they can't go any farther. Sad. They're going to start exploring the islands that are just north of them. Probably should have. Also, I won't be able to read any comments just in case if like the video blows up. So, yeah, that's a problem. But anyway, we barely have anything done. From the last episode, we saw one new country get created right here, Vancouver. So we're gonna see that same country do one of the biggest events of the episode, and that is going to be some pretty big expansion. Kicked out. That's probably going to happen. But who do you think I am? But I think the biggest event is gonna happen right after this big event. Just kidding, it's not. But in South America we have 3 civilizations, and 2 of them are spread out from the others. I want one more, and that is gonna be the Amazonian team. People just don't want to live in these central parts, so they will go out to the Amazons and create their own kind of like tribe. They have the same technology, so their civilization will pop up, and it's not gonna have a capital yet. They don't have enough population. I promise they're probably gonna become Brazil. I mean, how are you supposed to turn into Brazil? You're Trinidad and Tobago, and you're pretty unstable right now. This thing will, where finally it gets its first major city, which I will dot right there, as they're in the middle of an Amazon rainforest. Get into their capital, and them. As we see expansion from a country nearby is Peru, which was created in the last episode. For what reason? I have no clue. People just wanted to create a country, but they didn't want to be close to civilization. So but it's not like big expansion. They're gonna expand mid. They're gonna go a bit up north. They mostly mountain range, so they're not gonna be able to get too big. Wrong. The Amazon and Canada strides to make this civilization better. And we have the nation, of what is this? I still don't remember. Or did I remember and I just forget? I have no clue. I didn't have audio, so I won't be able to remember. But I don't remember the name of this, so tell me in the comments. I'm gonna get no comments, ain't I? I swear, which it's probably not. I think this thing might actually become the Brazil. Amazon might become Venezuela. I feel like more than ever, the UB is gonna become the UB, or the United Blue. But the United Blue will be able to do its first form of action, and that is to unite one of the blue team countries, which I'm actually gonna be telling you this before people start telling me in the comments like, "Bro, this never worked." If you join in, you'll like have you're gonna be mostly apart from the remaining your area will have your own, like, it's like states, but way different. They're like, yes, I know we are as one, but technically not. Anyway, single game will be losing a member, and that is gonna be the expansion ideals of the green team. They want to expand, and the others don't want to expand. Anyway, alliance is gonna be created by a different country. Huh. Cool. The red team is hated. How? Well, actually, they've been doing a strategy. Well, also, I really don't like. Anyway, they're gonna get the ally of the pink team, which is enemies with, which they left alive, and they joined up with this alliance. Anyway, the last country to join up the Star Gang, I guess, is gonna be a country a far away, and that is gonna be America. Yes, that is its name. Anyway, that is things, but now we're gonna move on to the major event, other than this and this, and that is gonna be the event that is Alaskan people are deciding to move up. This okay, I am back. That was short. It's just man, these guys want fun. Anyway, these people will decide to create their nation, and that is right over here in Alaska. Alaska will kind of stretch down the coast, and the leader of Alaska is kind of. I need to enable major city as the support to make town, and the capital they will choose is over here. I didn't or Ankara. I don't know. Anyway, we have a new nation, and this new nation, oh boy, it's part of the story. As there's one thing, right over here, the Bering Strait. That's yeah. The way to the world to get to the old world, is technically the Quebecanese. The Quebecanese. The Quebecanese will go up north and dot them down. They'll dot them down all across this coastline. Expand a bit, but they do know about the place called Iceland. And I think this might do this a similar way that the Vikings did, but actually stay. But a massive settlement of nation that is tighter than everything else. Anyway, we're gonna create the last bit of land, and that is over. Oh, well, not them. The gold team will grab a small bit of land before the episode ends. Mission is does far. And I guess that's it for the episode. I guess that is I will be saying my goodbyes.